He did
No
it.
sound.
The Island of Time. It's just so jarring.
Oh.
Is it weird that I focused on the parts of the ass in the word hourglass? I think.
Maybe we're 5. We're 5 years old.
I think Prince of Persia.
I'm
is
3
little,
actually.
Oh, you're 3. Okay.
It's subtly trying to influence our minds.
Like trying to get us to like the ass.
Yeah.
Too late. That already happened.
So this is kind of like it's really interesting that they still recap the previous game simply from the tonal, like just the tonal shift is.
Well, you gotta know what's going on.
It's night and day. Get it? Because it gets darker.
Wow.
Oh, write
Max,
that one
he's-
down. On the
He's a
box.
funny one. He's a funny one. I'm afraid of your eyeshadow.
That fucking old man is so gross. Looks like a piece of gum on the bottom of his shoe.
He kind of does. I do like some of this dialogue. Like, again, as edgy as this game is, I can totally look past it at times. I mean, there are some points where I can't, like fucking the armor designs on Shadi, and it's
Well, you gotta have that sex appeal.
oh, yeah, that's true.
Don't worry, it was a different time.
I wish the prince would have armor that like outlined his muscles.
Well, they kind of do. Is if you look, his armor outlines his pecs pretty good.
Definitely, but I mean like it's like the counterpart of Shadia's armor where it's like exactly outlining every like muscle tonage in his body. Well, he's the pure edge man, so he can't.
Yeah, he'll cut through his fate.
Ooh.
He'll sever his ties
With his edge.
with his edge.
That's a sharp edge.
I think these are actually like the edgiest loading screens I've ever seen. I mean, they're just. I'm sure there's probably edgier, but I think the loading screens do actually strike a good balance
it's dead.
between
Game over.
edge
This
and
is perfect.
you know.
It's like a painting. Only it looks like shit. Oh, I'm way too harsh on this game.
I mean, you know, the
Those
graphics.
crows are
sometimes.
fucking huge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he
Shit.
carries his swords on his back, which also pisses me off.
Yeah, stick.
Yeah, time to.
Because
Come on, you
I
gotta
don't
beat
know.
the hell out of those birds with the stick.
Do you think this is a game?
Who doesn't
Do you think this is a
love beating the shit out of birds
Wait.
with a stick?
I know I do.
Keep attacking.
That reminds me of a story of someone. They want me to. Speaking of beating the hell out of birds.
keep
Yeah.
attacking.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Oh.
this story, I'm not gonna say his real name, but I'll just call him Michael Bugface.
Oh, I know that guy. He's great.
Yeah, and Michael Bugface.
If you guys knew Michael, like, he's a good guy.
Oh, great! I hate him.
What?
Anyway, Michael, when he's a little rich boy, he's kind of misguided, and one day. When
Oh,
he
we're
was a
talking
child-
about different Michael Bub faces.
Yeah.
Oh,
definitely.
my mistake. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, anyway, Michael
sorry.
Bugface, you know, he's a little dumb kid. And he goes out in the backyard and he sees a little bird and it's hurt on the ground. And he's like, I know what to do. Picks up a rock and fucking drops it on the fucking bird.
Oh.
Ends it. It's not a very long story, but I just thought I'd like to mention it considering we're fucking beating the hell out of birds.
Yeah,
I think
different,
Michael would appreciate it.
different Michael Bub face. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
That one's now. He sounds like an asshole.
He is a fucking asshole. You know, he's hey, a bird squash it with a
Like
rock.
the woman who stuck her high heels through cats' eyes
I don't,
Yeah.
rem-
I've
and
heard of
filmed
that.
it.
I don't remember that one.
That's fine.
Oh, this was a while ago.
Yeah.
I think it was a Japanese woman who like filmed herself sticking the leg of her high heels, the point, right through cat's eyes,
Wow.
and filming it and putting it online. It was just
Hot.
no.
Hot. That's what
Well,
people love to see.
You know, some people get off on sadism and masochism.
It's interesting.
Personally, I've never really found the torture of animals to be very attractive, though.
Yeah.
Thanks
Wait.
for real talk with McIsaac.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I guess it's interesting going back to games you played as kids where you don't notice the frame rate drops. Because there's
Yeah.
been a lot of them. Like every time the camera pans.
Yeah, welcome to this era. Like most
Well,
of the
I mean-
games in this era.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't really notice that. Oh yeah, the artwork chest. So throughout the game, there are these artwork chests hidden around. There's not really much point to collecting them other
Which
than
artwork?
back in the days there wasn't really much internet.
Jeez, what are you?
fucking
What are you? A
GameStar.
tutorial?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna have
I don't
to-
think I actually even need to
I'm
fight these
gonna have
guys.
to lighten this footage because it's fucking so dark.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know if that's my TV or if
No,
that's...
your TV's always bright.
I think it's honestly just the
one
PS2.
second, 1 second.
I remember the PS2 games just being so dark. They're always so dark.
Now this is an options menu.
It isn't. Yes.
Oh, no.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
There is
But yeah,
no brightness.
I don't think that it's a
It's not his
problem you
TV,
can
though.
fix. It's the PS2. I know for a fact. It's the
Well, his TV's always bright. is the
yeah,
thing,
exactly.
yeah.
That's why I'm saying it's PS2.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
PS2. I know for a fact, like, I've played a lot of PS2 games by this point, and they're just generally really dark for some reason, and I'm not sure why.
Actually, as far as the soundtrack goes, this little piano song that plays while you're going through it, actually really like this song. It's a very calming song, and it's probably the only one on the soundtrack that's like this, to be honest.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the soundtrack is great, but it doesn't. It's so jarring tonally. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I think like the audio design is the worst. The constant screaming in this game.
Yeah, the screaming.
Everything is so loud. The screaming and
The best way to describe this game, besides its edge, is it can be a little jarring.
Well,
A
it's
lot
so
of stuff
there's
going
so
on.
much screaming. Like,
Oh, this part's great.
but like it looks really good. The art, I
Oh
love
yeah,
the look
definitely.
of it.
The design of everything is nice.
Although this guy looks a little dumpy. Ooh, I love it.
Time, you probably fine. You gotta put yourself in the time.
Well, it looked better than its other Edge contemporary. It looks better than its other Edge contemporary, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
I always thought it was funny how you can grab like any sword and it breaks after a little bit of use,
Yeah.
but that one sword for some reason is just more durable than everything else.
Oh, it's a nice little sword.
Gotta do a little
Oh.
twirl. Oh. You gained spider sword.
I hate
You didn't.
spiders.
You gain it. You don't. You not
didn't
gained
attain.
it. You gained.
What was that thing in like Mega Man 2 where it was like item get or something?
A lot of Japanese games have that text.
Yeah.
I don't know if Mega Man 2 has
localization
it.
issues.
Not even localizations, like Japanese games. Like text will be in Japanese, but like
That's wrong.
a lot of the text, like sometimes English text will pop up in Japanese games.
Yeah.
Like item get. Oh, like in the Japanese version of Mario Sunshine, shine get.
Yeah.
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 So yeah, these enemies are significantly tougher now and have a lot more health than they did. Also, the sound that they make when you strangle them is pretty... sounds like their spines just breaking apart.
Jesus.
What is he saying?
Oh, actually, I'm glad you brought this up, Ben. One of the things that is surprisingly, like, unedgy about this game that I really like is that if you listen to what the enemies say while you're fighting them, it's actually pretty heartfelt, to be honest. Like, they're quite, like, empathetic with the things they say when they die or while they're fighting you.
Like what?
Like, sometimes when they die, they'll, like, apologize to a loved one or say, you know, someone else avenged me. Like, it's actually quite heartfelt, everything they say.
It just doesn't mesh well with this sick riff.
Yeah!
Everybody headbang.
Now, okay, it's so dark that you couldn't see there, but there's a weapon rack that you're supposed to be able to see. I don't know why this game is so dark. I don't remember it being this dark.
Yeah.
Do you think it's the... One second.
Just closing
Oh, that'll do it.
That
Yeah.
helps a little.
Now we live in
It's
darkness.
still kind of dark, but it's not. I don't think there's really anything we can do.
I mean, just
Yeah.
look at it on the capture footage though. It's so dark.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to brighten it.
Like what is even happening? Oh.
So there's a weapon there you can get. Interesting. I like this guy, but you don't actually have to fight him. I do like this guy's dialogue though, because unlike I think he's called the Crowmaster, but unlike all the other enemies, he's not actually under the control of the villain in this story. He's more just kind of there to test you, and he's actually quite respectable when he talks to you.
Nice. Oh, and those were those famous Prince of Persia polls.
Yeah.
You just rock out to this music all day.
I love the soundtrack to this game.
I'll listen to that hi-hat.
Yeah, so I don't know if that was a bit of an oversight on the developers, but that crow guy is essentially there to teach you acrobatic attacks if you haven't learned it already.
Oh.
Because you can pretty much only be defeated by those.
Well, I mean, you're a master already. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
True
already
master,
the
true
greatest
edge
master. So, unnecessary for me to fight him. But you can if you want. I prefer to skip him sometimes, though.
Curtain tutorial. Well, I've never seen
yeah,
those
I
words
love these.
before.
I love how you can also reuse curtains,
That doesn't make any sense.
even though you cut them already.
They just regenerate.
Yeah.
Regenerating curtains would be very useful.
You know what? I agree.
Especially if you have a cat.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't get surrounded.
Yeah, this is a.
Ah!
I think this is definitely a good game for people to get to know you guys because I don't know jack shit about this game, and I honestly am struggling to try and add to this. Honestly.
Okay.
You can
well,
add your lovely personality.
Thank you very much.
oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was supposed to say, right, Meg?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
okay.
in the
That's
script.
what. That's what.
Yeah.
That's.
You're okay with that, Andrew? That I complimented you?
Yeah.
Well, it was
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
it was
yeah.
it was, it
Are
was
we-
a lie, but
That-
it was
that-
like
I need that as a person to like
Yeah.
you know like I'm trying to just manipulate everybody around me.
But yeah,
so,
well, we're just like it's
we're still getting paid for this, right?
well, like we're trying to just go with the
yeah,
like
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
yeah,
it's a
Yeah.
thing I'm supposed to do is to be nice to Andrew.
yeah, exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I pay you for.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We can have our own little echo chamber in here.
But yeah, Andrew's a really great host. I really appreciate you. Great guy overall. Very big dick. I really appreciate him having us on.
Do you
here.
mean like me as a person? Or you mean like my dick?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm just saying you're very well endowed, just like Donald Trump.
Ah, okay, perfect. Somebody that I always want to be.
Can we cut that out? That's political.
Can we just cut Mac out?
I don't.
Oh.
I don't know. It's just. I would say that as a person.
Oh yeah,
I
I
don't know.
like how.
I love how
these
you
things
can't
go.
say anything about anybody if
Yeah.
they're in a political position. Like you can't remove them from they can't just be a person anymore. It's like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're probably gonna keep that to a minimum. But anyways, just fucking whatever.
No.
He's a dingo.
I don't know why the game's a start. I don't remember it being the
why
start
is
when
it
we
so-
played it earlier.
Oh, there she is.
Yeah, the shit thing is that like
Oh.
YouTube darkens videos anyway, so I'm gonna have to like bump the brightness up a lot,
Yeah.
and then YouTube is gonna darken it anyway. Because YouTube's great, I love it.
I know you do. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah. Really weird thing.
Oh!
She kicks him. I don't know why, but for some reason she loses her swords. She doesn't have them anymore. She just kicks them and runs off. So I think.
You gained your memory
Yeah. I
by getting kicked
You
in the
gain
face.
recall.
Yeah. So I don't know if
Shit.
that is just essentially implying that in order to get around all the fucking concrete that the prince did, she had to ditch her sword so she could climb. I don't know how you could climb in the heels. She's, boasting, but.
Damn.
You have to have a lot
Oh
of
yeah, his
practice.
edge monologues. He'll,
Wouldn't
he'll talk to
subtitles be
himself.
nice?
Do we have those actually?
They're turned
I think
on, I
they're in
think.
display, aren't they?
Yeah, but it doesn't. A lot of games do this where, like,
Yeah.
It's only cutscenes.
yeah, in-game dialogue, no subtitles.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you're just gonna have to listen real hard.
Yeah,
It's like,
but now
it's hard to hear, and also sometimes people just
I
don't want to
can't
listen to
see
your
for
shit
shit.
games.
Do you want me to turn the brightness up on the television?
Yeah, could you do that?
Because the footage will be fucked, but we at least want you to be able to play.
Welcome back to Prince of Persia, where we play the game.
I think this is just the best.
I'm lying.
game.
We actually just messed with the
That-
TV settings the whole time.
Yeah,
Well, wait, couldn't you change the picture mode there?
that won't really do much. It's
Alright.
still the same settings, so you can at least see now. The footage is still fucking dark as hell, but I'll fix that. I love how there's no sound there at all.
I love backflipping away.
Stop the intruder.
Stop the intruder!
Look at all these platforms we can't see. Exactly. My point exactly.
It's better than it
Oops.
was. It's better than it was, but
Welcome to a new room.
it would have been useful if this
Get
game
ready
had
for the next
its
battle.
own brightness.
Yeah.